Yo, how are you? Welcome back, babies. I'm going to go ahead and get started by pulling a couple of tarot cards for you this week. See where we're at with you. Then a couple of oracle cards. So what is going on with Leo the week of December 2nd to the 9th? Okay. Can I get one more? Oh, okay. All right. So your first card straight out the gate is the Eight of Pentacles. I love that card. A lot of you guys are going to be working super hard this week. A lot of you guys are going to maybe be making more money, maybe taking in some overtime because, it's that holiday time. We're going to spend a lot, but I feel like you're going to make a lot. All right, so I have the Ace of Cups as your other card, and I love these cards. I just love the gold. They're just so beautiful. So I feel like you guys could be getting, some of you guys could be getting a love offering of a new beginning of love. And if you are already in relationships, I feel like you're going to get this renewed sense of love. Okay? I feel like it's going to be a time of abundance, a time of closeness, a time of all those wellsprung emotions and of the feels all week. I feel like you're going to be in your feels all week. Okay, Leo? So let's see what oracle cards I have for you. Okay? Can I get another one for Leo? Another card for Leo. Aw, okay. All right, so I have your cards. I love these cards so much. They're so beautiful. So the first card I have for you is Release. And this is a perfect time for this. This is the perfect time. It's December. We're heading toward the end of this year, this cycle. We're heading into a new year and a new cycle and releasing things, whether that be bad habits, ill emotions, resentments, or anger. I feel like releasing is good. Okay? Things that are old and outworn and outmoded. All right? The next one I have is solitude. So I feel like some of you, not all of you, but some of you are definitely going to be spending quite a bit of time with yourselves, which time alone is great. It can help you in a way. I feel like solitude is that thing that helps us mature and helps us grow when we're hidden away from so many eyes. We can see things differently. Our perspective shifts, our thinking shifts, our feeling shifts. And I think solitude is paramount for growth, especially spiritual growth, mental growth, emotional growth. Okay. The next card I have is Embracing. And I love it. I love this card. So some of you are embracing something. It could be as basic as a new workout regimen or as complex as embracing a new way of thinking, a new perspective. Again, maybe that you gain from getting that time alone, spending that solitude. Okay? This is looking good so far, Leo. So let's get your tarot cards. So this is for Leo for December 2nd to 9th. And can I get a past card for them? Okay. Seven of Pentacles is your past card. And the Seven of Pentacles is about the things that maybe we don't see on the forefront. This could be seeds that we planted a year ago. This could be things that are finally starting to bud and show fruition. This could be things that are starting to finally bear fruit for you. I feel like the main key to the Seven of Pentacles is having the patience to see things through, because not everything happens overnight. Okay? So what is their present card? Aww, the star. I love the star. I love the message of the star. It's one of shining hope. It's of assistance, and this is divine assistance. All right? This is really about prayers being answered, and just prayers in general. Dreams coming true. I love the star. She lights your way. Okay? So pay attention to the signs. All right? Any synchronicities, the things from the universe, seeing 11:11 on that clock, 5:55, 4:44. Pay attention. Okay? So let's see what the challenge could be this week. What could be the challenge for Leo this week? Letting things turn. You might have an issue letting go, which is why release came up. I feel like when this comes in the challenge, we could feel a bit like we had been stuck for a while. But I feel like I don't really feel like you have an issue with things letting things turn. Release can be it can be sad, but I feel like you're good. You're good. We're gonna pull some clarifiers when we get this all down. What is the final outcome for Leo? 5 of Pentacles. Oh wait, you know what? I missed one. What is the advice card? I missed the advice card. I'm sorry, you guys. Oh, the Empress. Okay, now we want the advice card for the final outcome. Queen of Cups. See, I knew that one. All right. I just knew. Okay. So for you guys, your advice card is the Empress. And the Empress is really about harvesting. She's about abundance. She is about the fruit of your labors. Okay. Just like we talked about in the Seven of Pentacles. This is really cohesive. I feel like that Empress is all about beauty. She is about being grounded. Okay. She's also about fertility. So if you're not trying to get preggers, you might, especially with that star there too. I feel like, yeah, I feel like some of you could definitely be getting pregs. All right. But in the advice, I love that this came up. And for the final outcome, we have the Queen of Cups, which is, I feel like I said, I feel like you're going to be all up in your feelings. You could be having Drake feelings this week, okay? And it's okay. It is okay. But yeah, you could be feeling nurturing. You could be feeling loving and very motherly this week. You could be just at this place where you're more open and you allow yourself to be more vulnerable. So let's look at your near future. The Hierophant. So for the near future, some of you could be getting married or deepening that commitment. And then we have the Judgment card, which is really about a sense of renewal, rebirth, and resurrection. It's really taking stock of the things that you've done, and really just laying them all out. Like, yeah, this is my life in a nutshell. I mean, like, this is it. This is the sum of my parts. And I'm all right with putting this here. All right. You could be at this place where I definitely feel like this could be a marriage. I feel like the judgment card pops up, like especially if you're Catholic and you go to confession. That's what judgment is. It's like this is all the dirty I done did. Forgive me, Father. Okay? And then, once you've got that absolution or you've been absolved, you can go and get married. Okay? That's so funny that came out like that. All right. So it's not a bad week. So let's see. Why is the 7 of Pentacles here for my Leos? Because of the High Priestess. It was like you knew. And the High Priestess is really about honing in and using that intuition. Even when it comes to business savvy, there is a way to connect to that sense of knowingness and that voice inside, and to really just make really sound decisions, okay? A lot of people say that our intuition is our inner GPS, and it can be very stellar when used in a business environment, okay? Um, so I definitely feel like you guys use that, and you guys are about to reap the rewards of something that you have invested in, all right? So why is the Star here as the present? Oh, the 9 of Cups. Okay. So I feel like you guys are getting almost everything you ever wished for, prayed for, asked for, worked for. So it's kind of like your hopes and wishes all being combined and all just making you feel extremely fulfilled and extremely emotional in a good way. Okay. So getting all caught up in the feels this week isn't bad. So why is the World there as the challenge card? So the 6 of Cups. So the World is there. I feel like the World is in the challenge also because some of you guys could have extremely public lives. You guys could be dealing with like public scrutiny. And that could be a factor of why this is in the challenge positions, depending on your lives and your lifestyle. Not every Leo wants to be front and center, but a lot of them get noticed and they just can't help that. But yeah, I feel like that could be why the World is in the challenge position as well. Also, with the 6 of Cups, clarifying the World card, I feel like the 6 of Cups really is all about giving. You could be connecting with people from your past. You could be coming together and having a gathering at your house. Um, yeah, I love this. This is good. So why is the Empress on the advice card? The 4 of Cups. So how the Empress is all about living in abundance, preparing for the harvest, feeling creative, feeling fertile. Some of you guys could have just been feeling over it, and that is why the Empress is your advice card. Because again, on her sweatshirt, what does it say? She's over it. Some of you guys could have been feeling that, but I feel like maybe that was just kind of a funky moment, you know? And the Empress is there, like, as the advice card. So she's telling you you better get up and sit on your throne. Your crown has been made. You just got to put it on, honey. Okay? So let's look at that final outcome of the Queen of Cups. Why is she there? Yeah. So some of you guys have seriously been taking stock. You have been spending time alone, maybe even secluded, definitely solitude, because that's a card that already came here. This is the other solitude card. Okay? You're spending that time alone. It's giving you a lot of time to be very introspective, um, to go within, to sift through things, and to recognize some things about yourself, about what it is you want, about your relationships. And it's really about nurturing that wise old woman in us all, okay? And she took you to a place of the feels. And there's, like I said, that's a good place to be for you. So why is the Hierophant and Judgment here for the near future? Because you're very clear. You are extremely clear, extremely well versed into what it is that you want right now. You know how to communicate that. You know your thoughts. You know how to convey them. You know how to convey what it is that you want to others and yourself. Okay? And I feel like you could have even been the one to propose. Okay? If this is you and this is your relationship, because you know exactly what it is that you want. You're like, hey, you know what? You're it for me. Be my hubs. Like, that's what I feel like could definitely happen here. Why is the Ace of Cups at the top of this? Oh, Six of Wands. So you could be in that new beginning of love, or that sense of renewal in love, due to being out in public, being recognized, receiving an award could have made you realize certain things about your relationship, okay, about the love in your life. It really could have shined a mirror on what's extremely important to you. So why is the Eight of Pentacles up there? Okay. The Sun. So the Eight of Pentacles is up here because of the Sun. And we all know that that Sun is success after struggle. So you've been working, you've been putting the work in, you've been hammering away on those pentacles diligently for quite some time. And it's paying off. I feel like you have had that creative spark. This could also be why you wanted to spend time in solitude. It's all about things and people helping you, but you've got to really be open to the possibilities. So I feel like you're in a really good place right now, Leo. Like a really good place. Is there anything else for my Leo boos? Eight of Wands. So things are going to start to progress rather quickly. Really quickly. You could also be taking a ride on your Harley. Or your boo or your hubby's Harley. And I love this. I feel like you receive messages from the divine, almost like shooting arrows out of the sky into your head. I feel like you're going to be just have this renewed sense of passion and vive. And I feel like it's going to be contagious. And I feel like things are very much going to start to pop. Boom, boom, boom. Things are just going to start to move forward. Because you're ready. You've been ready. And now everyone else in the universe is ready too. Okay? All right, Leo. I love you guys. You know this. All right? Bye.